A blue dot. That means Red Games Co. updated Transformers Tactical Arena. Let's take a look at the notes to see what's new. The first paragraph says, introducing Supply Shop. Players can now use OR13 to purchase cards, emotes, avatars, and banners with limited availability on a rotating store. Interesting, that sounds like fun. Let's look at the inventory. The main interface has changed. The Supply Shop button is at the bottom right. So it's true. There are cards to purchase. Ooh, 10 Railgun cards for only $250. Yoink, I'll be taking that. The Railgun is already ridiculously powerful, and mine's not even level 8 yet. Only 17 more to go. What else is going on in the shop? That looks like a Bone Crusher banner. Not bad. Ah, and a different Optimus Prime avatar. Naturally, I'll be taking that too. Yoink. At 5,000, that is a bit expensive. But I think this is what the prizes should be about. It should be about frivolous things, the stuff that doesn't affect the outcome of the battle. Like this jazz emote. Adorable. 10,000 is a lot of money for something like that, but this gives a reason for players to keep playing, without penalizing players that can't play as much. Anyway, that's the new shop. I think it's a nice addition. What do you think? You can leave a comment. Next up is card balance. It looks like Bone Crusher just got a lot stronger. His health was increased by 20% and his damage was increased by 19%. I wonder how they determine those numbers. But now, that makes Bone Crusher the most robust character in the game, as he now has just over 3,600 health at level 8. Plus, he does nearly 400 points of damage. That's a lot, as a single nuke only does 461 points of damage to towers. And that's including the burn damage. So clearly, Bone Crusher is more of a threat now. I certainly could feel the difference while trying to complete the Destroy 10 Turrets with Bone Crusher mission. Previously, it was exceptionally difficult. Now, it's just difficult. Another card balance change includes an improvement to Chromia. Her shield now blocks area of effect damage. That should make her a lot more useful. The shield generator got nerfed. It only offers 75% protection now. I'm okay with that change, as that card was being overused. The next 4 changes are to Prime abilities. The Star Saber does 11% more damage. This is a great ability for beginners, but I don't want to switch back at the higher levels, even with slightly more damage. It takes 3 energy, so it just doesn't seem worth it. The Ember Stone got nerfed. It now requires 50% more power. The main reason why I used it was because it was cheap. Now that it requires 3 Energon, I don't think it's worth it. Also, the Quill of Trion got nerfed big time. Not only does it cost more Energon, with an increase from 3 to 4, but it has an almost double cooldown timer. I'm actually happy about this change. That should tell you how disrupting that ability was to the game. The artificial intelligence would use it regularly, which is terribly frustrating. They're swarming you with guys, and the computer won't even let you use the minion horde. But basically, the Disco Ball seems to be the only decent Prime ability now. In the previous Transformers update video, it was mentioned that the Disco Ball was overpowered. I was wondering how Red Games Co. was going to fix that. The solution was brilliant. The higher speeds now leads to a higher drain of energy. That weakens the use of this ability with the Railgun. Yet I still use that combo though, as it's still quite strong. Moving on to bug fixes, I'm glad that they fixed the weekly turret challenge. On the Transformers Tactical subreddit, I had mentioned that there was a problem with the event. Did I help? I don't know for sure, but with the next bullet point, there's no doubt that Phoenix TV helped to improve the game. It says players can no longer park large characters using structures. Ha! Nice! It looks like they saw the Parking Megatron video.
You called for a sharpshooter?
It gets even better. The next line says, crates can now be opened all at once from the crate screen if several have been accumulated. Outstanding! There was another Phottix TV video about this problem. It's just opening 100 crates for nearly 30 minutes. Very tedious. But with the Open All button, here I'm quickly opening 100 crates all at once. That's superb! It aggregates the results, so this is far less repetitive. I'm going to pause the video here to give Red Games Co. a round of applause. Seriously, this is important. Players should be able to play the game, not endure mindless tedium. Game developers don't always listen to feedback from players, but with this one update, 3 of the issues I reported to Red Games Co. were fixed. They really do seem to care about making this game great. So, that's the version 1.4 update. What do you think? You can let everyone know in the comments. And once again, nice work, Red Games Co. You're an excellent caretaker of this beloved franchise. Transformers Tactical Arena is a very good game.